Josh Hernandez never really had a chance to be something other than a gang member.
I joined the gang because that was all around me. My family was from a gang, my homies from the gang, everybody on my block was from a gang, so it was just the category I lived in, the environment. It was all gang related.
On the streets of Delano, Josh learned quickly what it meant to be in a gang.
It was just like kill, be killed, kind of like way. And I was all for it.
He was locked up more than once as a teen.
So like drugs was an easy come by, like you had no problem with drugs.
But one night, while out on parole, he made a bad decision.
I ended up driving and stuff that night, and they had a gun. And then we ended up doing armed robbery.
It was back to jail for Josh, but he felt that wasn't necessarily a bad thing.
It didn't even hit me, like, I didn't care. I was locked up, so what? I was locked up, there was homies in there, so you know, I'll just do my thing.
He was locked up at Crossroads, a step up from where he had been incarcerated before, and a step closer to adult prison.
So my mentality started changing. The last time I got locked up, I met Leon in there.
He went to his officer and asked for some help. They referred him to our program there at Crossroads.
Josh turned 18 while at Crossroads, and he knew he was on his way to a life in and out of prison. But he wasn't sure how to change his life.
Everybody that came, like, I didn't pay no attention to them because it's the same stuff I heard the whole time, but about Leon and Ivan they shared their life experience first.
Josh attended a few Thinking for Change classes as he finished his sentence at Crossroads.
It was just, all right, little brother, I'll see you when you get out. I hope to hear from you, but he said that I gotta hit him up. Like, I gotta call him because, you know, he wants to see if I'm real.
I knew the kid was serious because he walked for 3 hours to get to our office.
But the real test would come the first time he saw his former gang.
First week he was out, some of his buddies came to his door, knocked on the door, and said, "Hey, let's go do this. We're glad you're out. We got a job to do." And he goes, "No, I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to be here with my family." And the guys got in his face and said, "You know, what are you, a punk? What's going on now? You gotten soft?" And his response was, "Wait, I did all that work when I was out there with you guys, and you're going to treat me like this?"
It was a fateful decision that put Josh on a different path.
That night, those guys, all 3 guys, were arrested for breaking into wherever they broke into.
Josh found God and the guiding light he'd been looking for.
One day I just gave my life over to Christ, became a Christian right here at that table right there.
Now he's taking steps towards a brighter future.
He's doing very well. Today he's got a job, he's working a job, he's in school, he's going to be completing that this month.
And like so many who have been through the program, Josh wants to give something back to his community.
His next plan is to go to BC, and he wants to go into probation and work with students that come out of the background that he came out of. He's doing really well. I'm really proud of that young man, really proud of him.
I never thought I was going to make it to see 18. I remember a long time I was like, I lived life like I was going to die before 18, because that was my mentality.